No, right, right. Yeah, it's basically just, it comes from an evolutionary point of view, really, because, because without God existing, the only choice is evolution, right? So they try to see like, people who believe in evolution say that, but then, oh yeah, actually, in a way, that is kind of like a non-evolutionary thought because they believe you cannot just allow evil. So according to evolution, there's no way, no reason to be concerned about anything, right? Yeah.
Exactly. So even the morality that they so called have, and they're trying to say that God is immoral, they don't even this morality according to evolution, it's about survival of the fittest. So what is morality to you? They are enjoying the fruits of morality because so many people in the world actually believe that there's a God. Okay. And so because of that, we have laws even in the natural world when it pertains to if you steal, there's going to be a penalty. You can go to jail for that. If you kill someone, there's going to be a penalty. You can go to jail from that. But when you think about it, if we all just came out of nowhere, there's no lawgiver. We all evolved, from some goo that eventually became something that started walking and blah blah blah. If we came from that, then why can't you just go to a store and just take the money? Why? It would be complete lawlessness, right? Evolutionists secretly, well, I don't know if I want to say secretly, they don't want to live in a world that where everyone believes what they believe, because anyone would have whatever right to go and murder, kill, steal, destroy, and no one could say anything because at the end of the day, you're going to die. You're not going to even ever remember that you were here. So what is and what is morality? What's the point of morality? We're just goo that that came from some stardust, as they want to say, and then eventually became some monkeys and became what we are now. But what there's no need for morality for these people, because honestly, if it's about survival of the fittest, why wouldn't you want to just go and take from your neighbor? And if your neighbor took from you or you took from your neighbor, it wouldn't be wrong. It wouldn't be wrong. They have no morality to stand on. They don't have any of it. Because honestly, morality comes from God. I'm just saying that atheists and people that are evolutionists are getting benefits from living in this world, because believe me, there will always be people that if we didn't have the police force, they would go and they would go crazy and they would be killing and doing all types of horrible things. And an atheist could never say that they were wrong because they don't have any moral like laws based on evolution that would say that they can't do that. Why is that person wrong? Why is the person that hurts other people wrong? Why are they wrong? And they'll say, well, it benefits society, not to go around and kill everyone and not to be a thief. It's beneficial for society. That's what they will say. But at the end of the day, someone can still rise up and try to take over the place, and they would not be wrong to do that. And if you want to call that wrong, they can't call it wrong, because that they can do that. Maybe it's not beneficial, but you can still do that. So they don't have any morality to stand on. So don't start calling God immoral when you don't even have any morality yourself to stand on. I'm not saying that you can't be an atheist and be a decent to your neighbor, say hi to people. Maybe you want to help out some people. Maybe you can do that. But don't say that your morality comes from evolution, because it did not. And at the end of the day, when it pertains to evolutionists and the atheist mindset, let's say that for some reason in your atheist belief, in the current society that you're in at that time, killing these groups of innocent people over here is going to be good for the rest of society. Would it be right to take out those innocent people? If all you do is live in an atheist society, and there was no such thing as people who actually believed in God, everyone's an atheist, and you guys all had came up with this belief system, in that current society, that these individuals over there that are completely innocent, they've never done anything wrong, they should be removed because it will be better for society. What in your book as an atheist says that it would be wrong to kill those innocent people if somehow it betters all of society? You see, there's nothing that says that killing all those innocent people would be wrong. According to the Bible, there's evil in the world, there's sin, there's death, there's defeat, because we fail. And that this was not always like this. It wasn't always created like this. But we fell in the beginning, and sin brought in all of this evil. But according to the atheistic belief, according to evolutionists, it's always been evil. And chaos was always there. And that somehow chaos is even a good thing. And they don't want to live in that type of society. Because guess what? What if they ended up being some of those innocent people that had to be destroyed in order to better society? Would they be for the destruction of those innocent people? But at the same time, what is their purpose for living? What is the purpose of an atheist or an evolutionist for living? What is the purpose? Because according to what are they going to tell their kids one day? What is the meaning of life? What is the point? Son, there's no meaning. You're going to die and you're going to be in the ground and you're never going to even remember that you ever existed. If you have that type of mentality, what is the point of even caring about the betterment of society? Because in the end, you're going to die and you're not going to even remember that you were here. The person that you kill isn't going to even remember that they were here. That is the worst, nastiest, most horrible society that you can possibly live in. They love the society that we live in because it's actually built on a society that believes in a creator and believes in somebody who created the sun, the moon, and the stars. Because if they lived in their world, there won't be any of them left because they would have killed everybody. I'm sure of it. And there's no point. And that is what has taken over our schools. And you know that, Herbert. And that's why, the Lord says that in the end times that the hearts of people are going to grow cold. And I completely agree with that, because if you think that you have no meaning, you believe that the people that you kill, you do horrible things to, you do all these things, they're going to die anyway. They're not going to remember they were ever here. They're not going to remember you ever hurt them. And then you're going to die and you're not going to remember that you ever hurt them either. So nobody has meaning, and everybody who doesn't have meaning is going around doing meaningless things because in the end it doesn't matter. That is a horrible mindset. It is absolute destruction, and it is a lie. It is a lie. It is a lie.